Okay. I'm back, so
Seems the older I get, the harder it is to fall asleep.
where should I go? What should I use?
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
For this part, after all this craziness, okay, yes. What is the radiant feldspar?
It's a massive airship, and it's awesome! I heard it's never shown to the public. Only VIP guests of the family get to board it and enjoy the breathtaking views of Penacony.
I'm guessing we're going to be VIP then?
The Iris family sent us a bunch of souvenirs.
The Iris.
Fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your feet, you can enjoy them all. We are pretty much celebrities on the planet of festivities now, aren't we?
Well, kind of, but I actually can't remember everything that we have done so far. Okay, so basically I need to go through all these questions.
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories.
This probably has to do with Black Swan, the memo keeper. Like, she probably did something to them, right? To the memories. Not entirely sure how it works.
The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order.
Sounds something similar about what happened with Bronia on the other planet, the Belobog, right? So, in the terms, we cannot say everything that happened in the way that it actually happened. So he's the cover up.
Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting.
All right. What happened to you in Anna's dream?
Why
what
the
about
sudden
that?
interest in that? Well, I was
Why not?
dragged into the sweet dream. I felt a cold tentacle diving into my memories.
What
But
the? What in the
something else
car?
was there. So
Hey,
the tentacle suddenly disappeared.
is this some kind of you know what? I don't even want to think about it, but hey, if you know, right? This March and getting involved with tentacles, I'm not entirely sure if I want to know, or maybe I do. Who knows?
And then I dreamed about stuffing my face with delicious food and going on a shopping spree.
Hey,
Suddenly
that
didn't seriously believe that was the life I wanted, right?
That sounds
Breaking
better.
free from
Like
that cheesy
always down
illusion
for
was
food.
just a piece of cake.
Okay, let's go
Yeah,
meet up
let's
with the
go.
others.
We've got some time before we board the ship, so
Uh,
let's catch up with everyone at Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Honestly, I have no idea how much I need to do. How many hours this is gonna be? Like, probably how many sittings before. I know that I'm supposed to be departing from Penacony, but I think everyone else like have been already introduced or talking with the new characters. They already know Trevi and have talked with Mide and whatnot, and I don't know shit. Uh, and actually, I do not have the verbs for the new things like to farm their materials. I have to like try because HSR is good at to providing you an option. Like if you're not caught up, but you pull for the new character, we're going to. Oh, I didn't check the. Like we started soon, I didn't took it off. Oh, hey, we have Farfly back.
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did
And
it live
Silver
up to your
Dog.
dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it.
Hmm, probably about the MC.
Just
Not
a
so
heads
sure
up.
about the
You're still
Penacony.
on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile.
Yeah. Hey, what's your mouth? I mean,
And this time, it's Firefly in the
Silver
picture,
Wolf is
not
not the
Sam.
best to
That's
keep
gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
a low profile. Uh, so there's gonna be
Indeed.
okay.
In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
Uh, what the hell is wrong with the autoplay?
I knew you'd
Like
say
it's
that.
like
Don't
taking
worry.
too
I've
long
hacked all the
to
systems
jump
and
from
left
one
no
dialogue
trace.
to the next. Uh,
Don't
it's
do
almost like me
anything
trying to speak
that may
English.
draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, it's
No
probably
problem.
faster
Miss
if I
Samuel.
just click or
I love this
press
face.
space than the autoplay. Doesn't seem to be
Now that we're
working
done
very good.
here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I heard the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Are they? Like, do you mean like Rain Me? I mean Rame, Diherta?
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
But you still have
I didn't
things to do.
expect to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an
3?
unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities.
I'm struggling to want to experience just one.
How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
Okay, need you
You may
to
not realize it,
stop.
but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you.
I might do something similar actually. Yeah,
Anyway, Kafka
doesn't
asked
matter.
me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin.
But if you don't like it, what about that? Like it's one of those times when some of your friend or family members go on
She
vacation
didn't
and
specify anything, but
bring me
I guess
something,
she
then
means a dress, coat,
what if you don't
sunglasses,
like it?
or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do
Actually,
you
I
think she'll like
don't.
trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself.
Okay, this doesn't seem to
By the
be
way,
very
Blake
important,
wanted you
so
to be
I
more
might
careful.
skip
He
that.
didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony.
No, what does that even
Always
mean? That
subtle with his words.
we're not living right now?
Got
I'm
it.
tired of Penacony.
He
I
was
mean,
just worried about me.
I haven't played
Relax,
in a while, but
Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oat cake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last.
alright.
But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure.
Hey,
I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses.
if it
Or
is
maybe I'll
about
give
food,
it to Blade.
yeah,
He'll appreciate it.
I will do something similar. Buy a lot of whatever I'm into, and if the people don't like it,
That's
I will
not
eat it
written in the
myself.
script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Who knows? Okay, so what does that even mean? You're probably thinking in. You are probably thinking in changing some of the plan. Hey, so we're switching to the topaz. Topaz is one of the characters that I wanted, but I never
Welcome,
could,
Director Topaz.
that
The
I didn't
family
get.
ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
I'm itching now to play what.
The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family.
Like, this is throwing me off. Like, why are you not playing
This
right
conference
away?
between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew.
It's like they're having
If you're
some
here,
issue with the
it
tech.
doesn't feel serious enough.
Maybe it is because we're very used to have pretty long
You're
dialogues
right.
from one
This
character before
conference
passing
is
to the next
probably
one.
just a prelude.
And right
Whoever
now we're
organized
having
it wants to
shorter
assess the IPC stance
dialogues. I don't know if
beforehand.
it has something to do with it. Whoever one
This
is okay.
influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, Or they plan
Who
to
are we
put pressure
talking
on us
about
to make us
here?
back off.
Come on,
Oh,
Topaz. Who's the
your
name?
mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss
And
arrives,
by the way,
please remind her to be
from
cautious and watch out
when
for
it comes to the
dead
IPC, I
traps.
can't fucking wait to have Obsidian.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious.
Gee,
Just tell
what's her
everyone on our
name?
team to stay focused on their tasks and not
Oh,
worry
come
about the
on, this is lame.
negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean,
Oh man,
really serious.
I think that this gives us the answer. What we should do if whenever we, you know, are in front of Jay, we should call her big boss to see what happens.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
Okay, and we have Opus. I get to use a character that I actually don't have. Wait, we can enter here? Is that the one as... Which is Nombi? It is the... There are two. I think Nombi is not supposed to be that big.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Huh. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while.
Hi, Toga speaking.
Such a bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
好，知道了。说得。
Ask him. Not entirely sure. So, oh, are we going to really invest? Yeah. See,
Aw,
Nombi is not that
hungry
big.
Numby. Food in the...
Toss the potatoes, fries, Sunday to Nombi. Mm, what do we should? What should we give her? Cake roll? The flood this burger? Oh, always down to burgers.
Numpy!
An earnest cry can't satisfy its appetite. Goddamn.
There. Don't be so greedy. Leave some for the
I
other
would be
guests.
Nombi right now, it's not gonna lie. This is never enough.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all?
Wait. What? There's a guy. Why am I hearing a
Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
woman's voice?
Huh? What are these?
Buttons. Apparently.
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
What? So
For my
you were the
safety?
one talking?
Are these buttons something dangerous?
Did he change his voice?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets.
Or was it someone else, like an entity that we cannot see?
According to
Who
those
knows?
involved, he said something like, just press this button and all of Penacony will explode.
You should try it. I don't think so.
Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
If that were to happen, like, why would a random button have so much power over this entire place? So, make no sense. Haven't the hounds caught the
Where's
culprit
that
yet?
prankster? Haven't the hounds caught him yet?
Yeah, that guy has some skills, I'll have to admit that. However, you know, the Bloodhound family won't give up. Whoever disrupts order in the dreamscape will face severe consequences. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
Kindly. Okay, that's enough. Holy shit, Numbi is so fucking fast. Where the fuck? This guy is all over the place. God damn it.
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
Well, it's not like they're
Hello.
bothering
Could
someone.
you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Felspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr.
Yeah, knowing
Alfalfa
Topaz, we're
invested a
probably
significant amount in
here
building this
for
luxurious airship
a very
an
important
Ember era
business,
ago, and it has been sailing of.
Oh, so it's owned by
but
Open.
man, just
Please allow me to continue.
far behind am I?
Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to
Everyone else is probably
certain special
already
reasons,
on the
the Charmony
Titans planet,
Festival originally scheduled
and
at
I'm
the
still in
Penacony Grand
Penacony,
Theater
like.
had to be temporarily postponed. So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Felspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the
Haven't the
airship's
Charmony
voyage.
Festival ended
Oh,
already?
well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary
Alfalfa,
tycoon like
yeah.
him.
You know that guy's the
Thank
one
you for
from.
explaining matters to me.
It has the
Goodbye.
mm, same name of the kid of a movie, if I remember
Hello?
correctly, like the one that has
The talent motivation department?
the
Again?
hair.
Internal review? Will it ever end? I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up? In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice
Okay.
in exchange for the
We have
absence
Jay.
of good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena.
Why is
I've been
Nambi
looking forward to
feel
working
like
with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon.
threatened?
Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
Is Topaz
You're
gay
still
team?
so formal,
What was
aren't
that with the thing with the hair?
Forget about the hierarchy
Like,
and treat me as your
what is
equal.
going on here?
No need for unnecessary titles like madam.
I'm sorry. but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior. Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stonehearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error.
Sure.
As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
What? No.
I
What are you talking
believe
about?
old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony. That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why? If we can
I failed to see where
sense
this is
the
going,
agreement
sorry.
with Oti beforehand and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit. Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest.
Can we speed this up? I mean...
As long as the influence of Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone. After the downfall of the Yoke family, old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads. Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out. Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation.
Absolutely, consider it done.
Test, and strike. That's
Chess?
what taught me.
I'm always the best. Actually...
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the
I'm
order
not.
in the Yarilo case. That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our
Who is
goal
the
is to
actor?
create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Hey. Very interesting. Tell me more. Or not.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC.
So... I don't know if it's Topaz would actually... No, I think she can actually work with Fuge and Remy if they... because it probably wants me to go over there. And yeah, there's a oh, Nombi is pretty useful. It goes where there's a chest. Hey, at this rate, I don't know if I'm going to be
Hard work pays off.
doing the quest or I'm just going to be opening chests. No, we don't. Where's Nami?
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC. Don't
When did you run?
embarrass me.
Why are we getting stuck? Is this because... Nami just gets stuck with people? Or is there something important than that? No.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC.
We can't even talk to them. Oh, this is it.
Welcome aboard my ship, the
Old
Radiant
OT.
Feldspar.
I have no idea who you
Smart
are.
and charming ladies. Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
Is that supposed to be an elf or a dwarf? I'm not entirely sure. What a hybrid. Shit, when did I just... Am I not running? No, this is for business, we need to walk, right?
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person.
Hey, this
You
is
may
the
not be
guy.
aware, but the book Odi
Mr.
Alfalfa, the
Alfalfa.
biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
Why is Topa so serious? So tight?
After all, to many, you are the
This is-
legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony
Like this.
economy.
Like, it actually looks like she's smiling
I
instead of
expected no
just
less
to be
from the 10
nice to
stone
play
gods
along.
from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead.
Right? Hey,
Since
I like this guy
invited you
already.
IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss.
Yes.
Yes?
Have a lot to
The
catch up,
future of
so
Penacony,
if you
if I'm
can
not
just
mistaken.
sum it up in 20 words or less,
Precisely. Those
you
few
know,
words
so
represent
time I
a
would do
terribly
it.
complicated situation
That would
indeed.
be perfect.
Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example.
Aventurine?
In great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for?
Yeah, he always reads so much.
Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The
No.
wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive.
Yeah, shit.
Let's assume your assumptions are correct.
This
Mr.
guy
Alfalfa.
is really old.
How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences.
I don't know why.
However,
Always
perhaps you don't know
I'm
much
trying
about
to kind of
Penacony.
read if I just can listen.
Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy
Probably to know when to cut because the autoplay is not doing very
Please,
good.
go ahead. I'm all ears.
I'm sorry, just sometimes.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our
See?
P45 executives was
Oh,
attacked
this is
and
like
nearly killed in
pretty
escape.
pre-match.
The IPC
Like-
can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes.
She's not taking this very well. Like, things shouldn't have gone in
Despite
the
her
way they
determined
did.
attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
No.
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this
Yeah,
is
this
the
is the-
realm of dreams.
Exactly. What,
If you want to
what the
succeed
hell is real here?
You need ambition and unconventional
What real
thinking.
does even mean?
Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public? If I'm
Are you
not
gonna tell
mistaken,
what happened?
you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Yeah.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe.
Okay.
Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
Hey, maybe that is a good opportunity, you know, to invest. But it's...
This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Penacony still have some value to offer. We're considering.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So,
Actually,
you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight.
actually they are.
And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear lady.
So they're going to think about it. Now we're finally going back to use the MC. I can barely remember what happened. There was this thing with Venturine and Acheron, and
The
then
Alfalfa
the
family
thing
had
with
a meeting with the IPC.
Sunday.
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within.
Lurking.
Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
I think I look like well with
No
the
wonder they
iPads.
sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
The
I don't
IPC?
think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong
True.
desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives.
Yeah, they're pretty much entertainers, so they're going to
If
sell
either the
their
family or
performance.
IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste. There you are. Did you rest well?
No, I didn't.
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
It felt like I had a really long dream. Yeah, but what we always really want to know is where is Himeko?
She went to negotiate with the family as a representative of the crew. She'll contact us once her arrangements are ready.
Okay.
After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
And what about Sunday? How did the guests react? Or what happened to Penacony?
That's what we're about to witness on the Radiant Feldspar.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending
See
to
your
be
hand?
asleep. Well, they'll
What
open
the
their
hell
eyes
is
in
he?
the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast. With 3
Oh,
glasses
now I
of
remember
glory
you.
of the Trailblaze to all of you.
I think that's a woman, right? How come you're here too?
What are you talking about? This is my lounge. It's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion.
Yeah, that was kind of a dumb question.
When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
Right now.
Stay a bit longer, but not
What?
too long.
So
Hell
this
no.
is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell,
Bro,
then it seems to be
I just need to arrive to the new planet. God damn it.
music, atmosphere. Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see.
Maybe.
The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique, as we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless, resting in peace, and
To
together.
the shameless resting in peace. I mean, to the nameless, yes. And Gallagher. Of course. How could we forget? Oh, the hell, what the hell did I just do? So if let's just...
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
Do I really have to ask these 3 questions? This is gonna be... We don't want to miss out in any information, but at the same time, if you just give me too much, like, I will forget a lot of these things. What about
Given the
stress?
conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about the Nameless.
Alright.
In my dream, the express stopped at many places.
Please don't
Passengers
say
came and
you
went.
have tentacles as well.
However, the five of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending. Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
I mean, really? Well, sometimes when you're in a dream, it's hard to know that you're not in a dream, but at the same time, there's a lot of trippy shit that's happening that, hey, like, this is not reality at all. Is the other incident in the Penacony a unique case?
No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony. And this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated.
That's all
Like
for
I
now.
said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Alright. So let's see what
This
Will has to
trailblazing
say.
expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully, we've all gained insights. into
Yes, you know
ideals,
what? I actually already
paranoia,
forgot what
clarity,
happened
and
because
dreams from the experiences we've had.
I just entered the game to do the dailies and holy sh! 4? Really? And knowing well, this probably not going to be something short. What he has to say.
One bird longs for the earth, and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him.
I mean, yeah, she should.
However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for
Yeah.
further details,
I hope
the
so.
family
That guy is
would
fucked
rather
up.
not disclose them.
Yeah. Freak you, Sunday.
Since the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster.
Can I just... When are we getting the skip button?
That's the
Wait,
claim
do we
the
have it?
family makes. Whether they were true...
I was about to say, what is this? Oh, so we can just...
Truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
Did the IPC make any move?
Venturine's efforts
I
finally
mean, we
earned
already saw it.
IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways.
All right. What happened to you in Anna's dream?
Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind. When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
Alright, that's all for
The
now.
conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
Let's try to do that.
Ready to mix your drink?
Sure, why not? Hit me. What do you have? But first of all, yeah, what happened to Gallagher?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly.
Yeah, I mean, he's not the guy
We used to
to
discuss
stand up so
everything
much.
here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher. I have a hunch.
It happens.
Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back.
Well, if that what's happened, well, good for him. Let's mix this drink.
Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
What for? No need.
All
Let's
right.
start. I
as
mean,
you
I
wish.
already did, actually.
Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to
Probably
you.
bitter. But
Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
bitter.
Here's
Let's
bitter
go with bitter.
drinks, the least popular drink in this bar. It's bitter and sour. Just like the harsh realities of life.
Yeah. You don't have to tell me
Not
that.
a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
All right. Okay, I was just clicking. I'm not entirely sure if I quite understand what's happening, but yeah, we already have the ingredients, right? So basically, I just have to stir. And what do you mean? I have to choose? First of all, I'm not using puffer goat milk. Is or maybe I do. Is this from Ganju? Okay, rejuvenating soju. Is that it? Champagne, traditional liquid musk. So basically, I can do whatever the hell I want with these ingredients. I have no idea. So let's put a little bit of this. Odd concoction. Odd concoction. No, I have no idea. Liquid dusk. So we're mixing three things basically. What do those sounds mean? I don't know. This has one yellow, so it has no thickness. Do we have thickness or not? Let's, you know what? Let's change. This, and it has thickness. So Oh, this is what it removes. It says right here. So basically, this will yeah, it will leave me like that. So probably not because it is too fucking sweet. So if I put this, I have nothing of sweetness and then one of champagne and holy shit. And it has only intensity. It looks pretty weird. It looks like a flag of a country, like orange, white, green. But it's going to be very intense. It has no thickness. Let's go with the. You can only move. No, that's because I haven't stirred. Now it looks like it should. Okay. If your is correct, so it's not correct. Oh, it is telling me what to use. So, I see. And I can put just two of dusk, liquid dusk. Okay, actually this looks way better than the one that I have. Very bitter. Oh, I see. Completely orange. It could be a fun type for all we know. And now we can put, what is this? Mint leaf, Clocky card, Brother Hano card, a Robin card. Okay. Origami bird, slice lemon. What should I put? A card? Maybe the lemon is not a bad idea. Let's go with the Robin card. Or the Hano one? Yeah, let's go with the Hano one. Wait, what? I have to use a sliced lemon? No. I wanted the car. God damn it, I should have
Words always fall short.
for something
If
different.
you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge,
What would be the
there's no
beverage
better
that
way than
actually
using
includes
truth.
this one of the cards? Maybe I should have said
Blend all
something
your memories and emotions
sweet.
together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless rest. Death is a bitter truth. But what you did will be remembered by history. We're not accepted by the outside world, so
Oh,
we've
yeah.
gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
Guys, let's make our way to the Radiant Feldspar. Wrap things up soon. Let's meet at the AFT pool in this turn. Roger, catch you later. What have you been up to lately, Miss Himeko? To ask the same thing? It's a secret. She probably has been doing coffee. Okay.
are you leaving? Well, then take this with you. I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
Really? Oh well. But what if we never cross paths with him?
Then, I guess you won't be seeing him. All right, enough
I
of the
mean,
heavy stuff. You guys
yeah,
have important
basically.
things to take care of, so let's not
That's
dwell
pretty
on
obvious. Like,
these.
well,
Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's embark towards our tomorrows.
oh, we're going back to Jade.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going
Hey, the
public.
instruments
It's such a
are
critical
floating
moment
or
for Penacony.
yes, playing by themselves.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight.
They agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too.
Okay.
Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos.
Yeah, I would think the same.
Good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Yeah, as I said, this is
Well,
this is
that's
kind of
obvious.
Las
But
Vegas
what I truly
wannabe
wanted to know is,
of this
this
universe.
project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Venturine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even
Now why?
entrusted him with a cornerstone.
I think the guy is fishy as fuck.
Life itself to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my topaz stone to cover for you. It's like one big elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Oh, so we can use you now. Just. Oh, so this is basically where we were. Okay, we have the bar behind that. God, you fucking birds.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't
It's a
expect
whale.
to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings.
Mm.
The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations. How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right
You actually
now.
did.
Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
No, I don't.
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say
Yeah,
the same.
see, he looked to be pretty reasonable.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future.
Okay, man, that's kind of true.
There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you
All
later,
right.
Miss Jade.
And this well, this is because there is a wall. This is not intentional, but it looks pretty good. So are we going to back to with Mr. Alfalfa?
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz says something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just
Okay.
me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly
okay.
and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
10 Amber Eras. That sounds quite a lot.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and
It is.
transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
What the hell?
Interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way
Damn.
with words. Now, I'm curious to know what
Damn,
you have up
she
your
does.
sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest
Yes.
interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us.
Yeah, probably all it was like no one have ever talked to me like that before so far, but yeah, it's like I mean, like he kind of, you know, enjoys Jade's fire like spark or straightforwardness.
The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into
Okay,
worthless
well,
junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash.
Tight leash. Oh, that sounds interesting.
However,
Please tell me more.
if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by
That's true.
acquiring
They
30%
have a
equity
lot of
shares.
money.
With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
Just like that.
30% equities, eh? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one.
Probably with a contract.
There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent.
I don't know. That sounds sus. Like you have to think of it. Like when it comes to business, you cannot have mutual respect and trust. Like that doesn't really. I mean, it obviously adds up. eh, you certainly will want to have it, but at the same time, like that can just blow in a second. So you will want to have like a contract or something for policies. Like, yeah, everything can go to shit in 1 minute.
You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I
Yeah.
understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa
Do
family,
you think she's
I
being
don't think
sincere?
I have any reason to
Man,
refuse your offer.
listen, we all kind of like Jade a lot, and why not? But I don't know I don't know if I could, if I can trust her, especially people like is very business focused. Like you cannot truly fully trust almost anyone, even if they have the best of intentions. Like when things get rough, people will usually try to abuse any technicism that they can. It's just the way it is. More often than not, that might not happen always, obviously. And you still kind of want to have some sort of trust, but at the same time, is you in this kind of setting when it comes to business, you probably want to have some type of insurance or something that guarantees the safety or your deeds and investments, why not? And so yeah, so if I was OT, like, yeah, let's have a trust, but also let's just ground it into a contract. Like, it's just a game. What am I taking this so seriously? With I don't know, but it's silly. I think it's silly to just try to bargain and have a negotiation in just full trust.
However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Ember Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits.
He was
Everyone's
very
favorite
quick
thing
to
and
answer
the
that.
universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value.
Mhm. I mean, yeah, they probably know what they have, and they are constantly trying to improve their situation. And like they're not conformist at all for what we see. Like they have sent Topaz to Belobog just to negotiate to get that planet. So you pretty much can see like the IPC is always trying um, to get into the good stuff. Like they're pretty ambitious on their own. Um, they're always trying to adapt based on what they have on the information they have.
With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system.
So they're trying to predict what
By
is going
then,
to happen
all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with
and trying
well-defined
to
values
anticipate
and the
what
ability
is
for
going on.
exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Exactly. Basically.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand.
And she basically said yes.
This universe doesn't need two types of order.
So you are the one that want to take control?
Well said. Now you've convinced me.
Really?
All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Oh, she's bringing something unexpected too. Oh, yeah. And goddamn.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko.
It's always a pleasure. Right?
Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express.
She
one
told
of the
us
future
that we were
shareholders
about
at
to see
Penacony.
what she was up to.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an
Yeah,
honor to
I
meet
saw
you as
this guy
representative of
when
the Astral
he was a
Express.
kid on a movie, and it has
This stunning lady is the navigator of
an
the
erected,
Astral
you know,
Express.
hair and head.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares.
30%.
Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express.
I mean,
and
for what
recommend
is
Miss Himeko as
the
an independent
IPC's
director
worth
to
value,
honor the sacrifices and
it
contributions
is probably
made
quite
by
the sum,
former
especially if
employees
they
to the land of the dreams.
keep increasing their value. But
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the
always a
nameless
pleasure,
didn't embark
Himeko.
on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire
Yeah.
crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds.
Alright.
Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
I mean, yeah, just keep someday away and the people that were with him or the entities or I don't know. I don't remember exactly who were behind like the entity that they someday his power or help him to achieve it or to get it. Should I have just TP instead of just walking? Oh, no.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
What
They
about
will
them?
soon realize the situation. When the last question was asked, old Odie represented more than just the Alfalfa family. When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements. It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. But Miss Jade, this is... Aventurine initiated this
You're
case.
gonna let her
You
take
were his
over?
project partner.
Yeah,
If
fuck
that kid
adventuring.
hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront.
The guy was very busy, like
I
remembering
came here
his
today
past
to help you sort out the
to make
toughest
the business
issue.
work.
I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Yeah, I actually think that Topaz is a better negotiator than.
Of course. There won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Diamond.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word
I
for
think
you.
Diamond was
And
the
you'll have
one
your
that
P45 position back in no time.
they didn't appear in the bot. The HSR
Radiant
YouTube channel
Feldspar.
release
What a fantastic ship. Now that
some
my
time
business
ago.
is done, it's time for me
Because
to
I don't
indulge
remember
in my
who
own
Diamond is.
little
Like
hobby.
all that I remember that there
You
was
want to
this
open a
this
bonded
this
exchange
kid,
branch on
like
this ship
almost
too?
a fucking baby, talking
Opportunities like this
in,
don't come around often. Just look
instead
at
of
the guests
Diamond
on this ship. They're
because
surely holding a wealth
they
of
were absent.
valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz. I have one more question for you, Miss Jade. Go ahead. That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information. I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the home. In return, I've agreed to help her with something, but that's for later. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Is this going to be Firefly? That would seem right. So this is going to be some sort of banquet or something.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship?
Yes.
I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
I was about to say, what happened to the I forgot their name. How these things are called, but the non-be-likes, non-be-like. Okay.
Is that him?
Yes, that's us.
Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral
Yeah.
Express is here too.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop. I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device.
Lady
Yeah,
Donna
so
Jane.
we're leaving to
I think I've heard that
meet
name
Jade,
somewhere before.
basically.
Was it from
There's a
Silverwolf?
chest.
Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society.
Oh. Where am I going?
I wonder how things turned out for her.
Uh, hey, I'm back here. What? Not just
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch.
Bonajade?
How should I address
I don't
you,
know why
dear?
that kind of sound like bondage.
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on
Nothing.
living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
What does that even mean? Not the suit.
Everything you have.
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
God damn.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand.
Yeah, basically, she told them everything she has, but what does she have? Can she give her mecha suit? Is that something like Jade or the IPC will consider valuable? Probably not, or who knows? But I don't think she can get rid of it. Like she's basically the suit, no? I don't understand exactly how Farflies, race, species, or whatever you call it actually works. But I think she's one with the suit, and she uses swap forms, so she can probably she probably can give that. So what does she have? Yeah, it's like she's coming empty-handed. I don't know if she has something like a pretty sum of money or something.
Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop.
I actually have no
Got
idea what
nothing better
pawn
to
shop
do anyway.
actually
I'll
means.
do as she says and see what happens.
Which one should I pop? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey,
5.
that's us.
Dan Hung and Void Ranger Jive.
We're just right there.
Don't change the words.
Wind
No,
Ranger?
it's not the best time to do that.
No.
Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
Damn. So basically, we cannot go there. Bro, like, I wanted to pop them all. Pop up them all. But since we're there, they're not gonna let me do that. So we're going back in here.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk.
Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh? All right, let's see what you've got.
What are they gonna do? Wait, what is this? Are we going to be using the origami birds? Match 3 baiting lane. Well, you have to match and clear fruits within a certain number of moves and increase the origami bird's combat power. Okay, this. Well, what is this? Select a fruit to swap and match 3 identical fruits to clear them. So it's like a puzzle. Something like that. Clear fruits to increase the bird's combat power. So each cycle has a limited number of moves, and the cycle ends upon running out of moves. So I have 4 moves, the other ones have 3, so I need to make the most of it with those 4 moves, basically. So, well, does it has to be one specific type of fruit, or it doesn't matter? I think it doesn't matter. So we will pick whatever has the most, but almost everything seems to be. I think there's a lot of kiwis. I think those are kiwis. So if we manage to blow all those kiwis up, it'll be worth it. So I would. Oh shit. Is this because it has to happen right away? Oh, no, okay, now I can see how it works. So it will produce a reaction change. I don't want to think. I don't want to think, to be honest. No, that didn't too much. Shit. $25.
This can't be.
Just that easy? I don't know why. For some reason, I thought it would be.
You at such a crucial moment.
It would be harder.
Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me. Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy, the master gambler.
Okay, so we were eavesdropping, basically.
No danger detected, but never let your guard down.
You know what? I actually didn't understand shit. So basically, she asked her for Kate to make her more lucky, so she was able to beat the Penacony system. Like, because for example, if you go to Las Vegas, chances are like it doesn't matter how many times you win. Well, it does, but up to a certain point, you're probably going to be out with less amount of money that you enter with. And if for some reason you manage to go out with more money that you enter with, it's not going to be such a big difference for most cases. There are obviously exceptions, but overall, that is how the system is meant to be. Like, it is not something like there's a reason why casinos are sustainable.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
And there's a job.
Whoa! What a beautiful necklace. Is it made of cymophane? How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace
Oh no.
my dad gave my mom.
What did
Never told anyone
this kid
about it.
ask to Jay?
How did you
Like,
find out, Del?
he asked to Jay how to know when she would like.
So, will you go out with me?
Right? And bro is like, hey, don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter how.
Really? I mean, really?
Come
I never
on,
said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked.
chill.
This gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along.
Oh, so
Trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will.
well, goddamn. Like, first of all, I don't want to ruin this, but bro, will probably cheat on this one. Like on his own, he doesn't know what you like, but because he struck a deal with Jay, he found a way to know when she likes. But the thing is, like, you just need to pay attention and listen. It's not that hard. Well, I said that, but probably somehow it might actually be for. Yeah, I'm probably stepping in
Wonderful.
some double standard
My
kind
wish
of
has
thing.
actually come true. So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
But well, if I were to be in Firefly's shoes, like this doesn't prove shit. Like, bro, you just have like he could just start to put attention to what she likes, and for the other, for the other girl, she just can. I mean, she might just have lucky after a while. Like at some point, you get lucky, right? So I don't know. For me, like this doesn't prove anything, and it's just random shit. Like,
Yeah, let's go.
Just like the golden years.
of all the things they could have done, they choose these kind of examples. I would have gone with something more solid, more tangible, because hearing this is not, as I said, like it could be just mere coincidence.
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside
around. Just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic. Is that him?
Oh, that's us, March. Wait, what?
Chirp, chirp. Origami bird.
Come on.
No, sorry.
And
No,
we can.
it's not the best time to do that.
Sorry,
Sorry.
that was not my intention.
I'll catch.
And we kind of know that Firefly is kind of. She's basically has the Jackass role in Genshin Impact, but for Honkai Star Rail. Like, she's almost the. So far, like most canon member of the MC, if I'm not mistaken. What have I missed?
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him. He's been hiding at the moment of soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I made a deal with the family. We'll leave the how to find them. Well,
What are we talking about?
let's just say I had some 22 years.
Oh, this guy is kind of.
22 years of
This guy is a
chasing this guy all
robot
over the cosmos. You know,
or an
I
android
thought it'd end up like
of
this.
sorts.
Right here. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to.
All of their wishes actually did come true.
How do you come to that conclusion?
I just don't understand. How did she do it?
Go
And what
for
does
that,
Pawn
Firefly.
mean?
That is false merchandising.
I should go back and ask.
I mean, last one seemed to be a little bit more relatable, but the other two, like, they could be just coincidences that are happening right now. That they're not proven to be consistent. Like, what happened if the next day the little guy give to a little girl something that she doesn't like, or if the girl at the machines stop having luck. Like, what then? No, don't speak.
So you're
God
back,
damn it!
you
I
said?
wanted the fucking chest.
Yeah. I found those, but I'm not sure what.
Not so fast. This Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire
Because
fortune in
bros
exchange
struggle
for a
with
gift
attention.
that would
I
impress
mean, that
Dorothy.
is relatable. I struggle with attention too, but yeah, I probably be this guy. Yeah, because I'm not listening to people most of the time. Like, wait a minute. That is so relatable. It is.
It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him. Let's just hope that necklace will keep the relationship from crumbling.
I'm not sure about that one. Like,
Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing
Concern.
to offer. So I took something else instead. I
oh
took
no,
away all her close relationships.
the game is already calling us out. Gotcha addicts.
From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again.
I have no. I don't know if I would ever accept that. Isn't that a little bit fucked up? Like, why do you want the reputation of being remembered for every casino live? What is that going to do? Turn her into some millionaire, maybe? But she won't never have friends ever again?
She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me.
I have to call him out. Like, he's a fucking failure. 2 decades to chase down a criminal and not being able to catch him. Like, you will have to be such a fucking disappointment. I think this guy should, change career instead of asking for a miracle to solve his case.
He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased.
I mean, for whatever you want to do, like, there is always a window time to make it happen. But I mean, 2 decades is just way too much time. And the thing is, at the end of the day, he had to make a deal with Jay, because he couldn't figure it out. So that basically make you a fraud because you didn't solve it by yourself. I mean, when you're in, well, not fair enough. Like, you can outsource, you can get help. No, that's fair, man. You're not getting information from other people, like they're kind of basically solving it for you in a way by granting them that wish. So what is going to happen is you solve this case, but would he be able to solve the next one by his own, or will he need to have to ask for another wish? So that is the thing. Like, if you become dependent of this thing to do your job, like, at the end of the day, should be do you should continue to doing that job?
Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires.
And then it becomes the case of the people getting addicted to loans, and they can never get out of there because they get used to live like that.
When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as... AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, she
You are much
probably
calmer than I
already knew
expected.
about you. They're pretty good researchers.
And
They
your
have a
loss,
lot of
Himeko.
information.
Truly
If
an
you belong
unjust
to the
misfortune,
IPC,
isn't it?
you can see the records and whatnot.
The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors,
Failsafe.
just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly.
Damn, she already knows that.
You want to continue your existence, but with the firmament front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So,
but you can always find meaning,
you're
no?
going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
How does
Unfortunately,
that
that's
work?
not quite the case.
Okay. Tell us then.
Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence.
So is she gonna ask for intel?
Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
IPC bigger than
Can
Stellaron
I see
Hunters?
this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same.
Are they
However,
really? So
unlike
basically, you are
Stellaron
admitting that
hunters or the Astral
you are on
Express,
equal footing.
we band together merely to obtain what we want.
Yeah, so, well, basically, they are achievers, that for sure. Like, hmm. Well, has been already too much. I don't want
Each
to
of us has
spend
our
any
own
more
past
time
and
that,
destined
that I
ends.
have to
And on this
in
journey,
this.
we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long,
I haven't seen them yet.
as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside.
Do they have
So,
grip?
Diamond made us a promise to
When
divide
it
the
comes
power of
to
the
this
emanator
kind
of
of game, is the
preservation
only
into
thing that
10
actually
pieces,
matters.
and give each of us a
Are
cornerstone
they
to
dripped out?
fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities. Well, and whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great...
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends.
Lady Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collab.
So,
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than
hey,
expected.
MC's talking.
With little debate.
We finally returned to be the MC. From Firefly's perspective, we get to see a little bit of what we've been up to. Like catching up one of the origami birds, destroying or popping up I don't know what are their names or those things, but the ones that you pop up, basically.
Oh, the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look. This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
So, I think I'm going to leave it here. Yeah, that won't be it. Yeah. Until next time.